Alright, everybody, my name is VTech. I'm here with Malin, Alpha Sports Gaming. Of course, we're talking the first episode of Naruto. So, of course, if you saw yesterday, I got the Naruto Uncut Season 1 box set Volume 1. And I already got the Volume 2 of the Season 1 ordered, so there's 50 episodes right there. I plan on just watching all of Naruto to put it nicely. I'm going to watch all of Naruto again, and I brought some buddies along for us, and we're basically going to be reviewing the episode, giving our thought on each episode individually. So we have a lot of episodes to do. Like maybe
A lot of content for you
I believe
guys.
over maybe 150 plus episodes, at least key episodes, because I don't think we'll really go too much into fillers unless we want to. But we'll be talking about
Maybe
plot.
bonus.
Yeah, we'll talk about plot holes, side things such as major characters in this episode, and just backstory on this episode. Of course, I know what happens next. Malin, you know a little bit what happens next. I know
Yeah.
everything.
If I
when
remember
comes
it
to-
correctly, I know what happens next.
what I know when it comes to this story and then Shippuden also ending. But let's talk about episode 1 in particular. Some key things in this episode were it was a very Naruto, Iruka, Mizuki episode. We learned who Naruto is. He was playing the pranks on all the Hokage statue, or it's like the Mount Rushmore of Hokages, I would say. And he was drawing their faces, stuff like that. They capture him, make him clean it up. And Iruka, who shares some similar traits to Naruto. Of course, Naruto is an orphan, so is Iruka. And we'll get into why in the later part of this episode in particular.
I really like this though, like that they show an older version of what Naruto could be in the future.
Yeah, you want to talk more about the bond between them and what he does, taking him out to get some ramen.
Yeah, good snack, man.
Yeah.
But
So
I like the little thing that they have there with student and teacher.
mhm,
Definitely adds that a little bit of personal into this story.
mhm.
Makes you really connect with them, and it's only season 1, so you don't know how the rest of it's gonna go.
Well, it's only episode 1, so that's the other
Yeah.
big thing there. And of course, Naruto is. We also get to see a little bit of the Ninja Academy, and you can easily tell who are going to become some major characters in there, such as Sasuke, Sakura, Hinata. I mean, we get a glimpse of like Kiba and Shino and some of them, but we right off the bat we know, all right, Sakura, Sasuke, they're going to be some key players in this. Hinata loves Naruto. There's that key aspect of this.
Really, I couldn't tell.
They kind of do stand out pretty much, though, if you think about it.
Oh yeah,
And-
when they're going down the line, those are the only ones they actually show. And they
Yeah.
basically throw right at your face. It's like she likes him.
Yeah, and
This will be
Naruto is
something in the
definitely a
future.
prankster. We see the first appearance of the sexy jutsu in this episode, where instead of doing the clone jutsu to look like Iruka, he does the sexy jutsu. So we see the appearance of that in this episode. Very funny and comedic and whatnot. And now let's talk about the action oriented part of this. So we kick off with Naruto trying to do a shadow clone jutsu to get his hidden leaf headband and whatnot.
Yeah.
Of course
the
he
headband
fails. Of
is-
course he fails because that's how the
Third
story
time.
goes. Third time, or I believe it was third. Might have been fifth. I might have misheard it. I'm pretty sure it's third though.
I thought it was third.
I thought it was third too. But
So we'll say third for now.
yeah, we'll say third for now. Correct us if we're wrong. But yeah, he failed it. Mitsuki's like, just give it to him. And Iruka's like, no. And then Mitsuki talks to Naruto, and he's like, you see, Iruka, he's just jealous. He's jealous of you, and all this. And so Mitsuki conspires a plot to get Naruto to steal the Forbidden Scroll, to get knowledge of the Shadow Clone Jutsu. And so Naruto does that, and then all the ninjas freak out. The third Hokage sends out a task force of ninja to go and get Naruto. And of course, Naruto has already read and already performed and mastered this Shadow Clone Jutsu technique, as he's going to meet up with Mitsuki, but Iruka captures him first, and he sees that Naruto has clearly been training, and Naruto is really happy to show him But we labeled that as a plot hole. How in the world did Naruto not only sneak in there, I guess maybe help with Mitsuki, but it doesn't make sense
But
that
I
they
don't even
split
think
up.
that would be enough.
Yeah, he sneaked in there. Of course, as we would see in much later, that this place is very heavily guarded. The Hokage's palace is very heavily guarded. So for Naruto to sneak in there at night is very interesting there. So it kind of is a plot hole there. After that, Iruka is talking to Naruto, and Iruka gets straight up attacked by Mitsuki. They throw kunai at him, and Iruka gets pushed back into the wall. And then there's the fight. There's the fight between them, and there is a little bit of a plot hole in this fight where Iruka is basically near death. He's taken the shuriken, as you can see, the giant shuriken, to his back, taken the kunai, and he's still able to transform into Naruto in full Mitsuki, which is like, if he used up almost all of his chakra and whatnot, then it kind
of... How can he still do all this?
Yeah. So that's a bit of a plot hole.
He's not one of the biggest ninjas either. Like, if you think about it, you got the really big and powerful ones. He's kind of like an average one.
Yeah, and then as they're talking, we learn that Naruto is the nine-tailed beast from the beginning, which attacked the Hidden Leaf Village 12 years ago. So that does wrap up and say Naruto is 12 or 13 years old. They waited a year to tell him or whatever, but I'll say 12 years old to be fair for Naruto's age. But to imagine, kids talk. And this was like a whole village thing of like, we wouldn't tell Naruto, but kids talk, and it's kind of like, how would Naruto not know from just some random kid telling them? Like those are some good kids that they didn't tell Naruto he was the nine-tailed beast for 12 years of his life up until this point. So, but of course Iruka's like, Naruto's not a beast, and then as Mitsuki's going to kill Iruka, Naruto pops out 50 billion shadow clones and beat him up, and you kind of end on a good note. Mitsuki's going to jail, which we will see him much, much later. I believe it's kind of a filler episode. We'll see him, but
I think so.
Yeah,
like, I'm thinking of it right now, and I think it is.
Yeah. But we'll get to that when we get there. But we won't see Mitsuki for a very, very long time. So there's that. And Naruto becomes a ninja at the end. If he's officially a ninja, because he's mastered the Shadow Clone Jutsu, which this is the, forbidden part of it. Well, at least the one with so many Shadow Clones. It's not just the 3 or whatever that they were doing in the Ninja Academy. So.
Well, yeah, it's also part of the Forbidden Scroll.
Yeah.
You see, I don't get why he didn't get any consequences for that.
Well, it may be because Naruto's a kid and it was Mitsuki's doing, so.
I mean, like, he still read it and everything, so like, I don't see why he didn't get any consequences. I guess that
could be a plot hole, yeah. So.
Like, even if they ended off like the episode with something comical like that, I thought it could have been a good point, but I feel like it ended fine with him.
All in all, what would you give the episode?
I thought it was really good. A really good way to start off the series, basically. Yeah. Definitely makes me want to watch the next episode of it. Are we doing like a number thing?
Yeah, just throw a number out there.
I would give it a 9.
Yeah.
Solid 9.
Yeah, I'll give it a 9.5. Aside from like the 3 small plot holes, but yeah, good show, good beginning. We'll see you all tomorrow for the next episode that we'll be watching, episode 2.